The meeting was to offer the police administration an opportunity to discuss issues of concern with the civil society organizations. Alhaji Ibrahim Tanko, Executive Director of Star Ghana, enumerated some of these concerns.
We raised issues around how public protests are handled generally and the need for action, to ensure that we improve and we strengthen the ways of handling public protests in ways that are consistent with the democratic context in which we live and work. We also raised issues around the involvement of the military in what usually are considered as policing activities that should be confined to the police. And some of the concerns raised around the involvement of the military also deal with the fact that maybe the SOPs are different and in most situations give birth to situations that we think are not the best. So we called on the IGP at that time to build the capacity of the police to deploy tactics and actions consistent with democratic policing. We suggested that they should look at ways of improving improving the way the police and military work together.
ACP Kwesifori says the police was committed to addressing their concerns.
In today's meeting, we'll enlist public support for our activities and matters regarding some gray areas were mutually discussed. And at the end of it all, we hope to get a type of policeman or woman that will service people, that will commit his or herself to the aspiration of our people, working against crime and creating desirable security in our communities and our country.
A major issue that has dominated the headlines in a couple of days relates to the arrest of Madina MP Francis Xavier Sosu. ACP Kwesifori gave the latest update.
The latest is that the police have obtained criminal summons and have been duly served for him to appear in court on the 8th of November.
What are the charges against him?
As we enumerated, obstructing public highway, causing damage, among other things.
In terms of your men who are supposed to appear before Parliament, what generally does the police think about that particular invitation? And secondly,
the invitation has officially not come to the attention of the administration.
But
when that comes, the administration may take a firm decision.
Parliament is raising issues about how they are going about the arrest of the MP. This afternoon they've issued a statement saying that they don't think you are using the right procedure.
The future might determine that.
The CSOs are urging the police to go all out and do their work without any fear or favor. Kofi Bentley, Senior Vice President of Imani Africa.
Only the president of this country has immunity. That is number one. Parliamentary immunity was not invented by Ghana or Ghanaians. It is not our constitution that started that tradition. It came from United Kingdom and has a long history. Basically, it is about protecting Parliament from the sovereign king. In this country today, we don't have a king. The sovereign is the people. So there is nobody to protect Parliament from. That parliamentary immunity is a very narrow immunity for the performance of parliamentary duties. It cannot be reasonably said that a person 24/7, 7 days a week is always performing parliamentary duty. So that fundamental issue should be made clear. Number two, the police have powers of arrest, and those powers are well circumscribed and prescribed in law. And we think that we all must cooperate with that process. However, if there is some sort of confusion about the interpretation of Article 117, which is not a confusion that many of us see, the right place to go is the Supreme Court.